So here is the part 2 of my take in it. Um, Detachment also protects you from becoming codependent. When you understand that your happiness cannot be built around someone else's presence, you stop expecting people to carry emotional weight that was never theirs to hold. You stop expecting them to complete you. You let them simply be who they are. And you let yourself be whether they stay or go. I also think detachment teaches you not to expect too much from people, not in a cynical way but in a peaceful one. You start meeting people where they actually are instead of where you hoped they would be, and that changes everything. You enjoy the experience while it's happening. You laugh with them, you grow with them, you learn from them. But you also understand that if the day comes where your paths separate, it does not mean the experiences were meaningful. It just means the chapter ended, and there's no guilt in that. There's no shame in that either. People will live your life, and sometimes you will live theirs, but both are normal. Both are part of being human. The beauty of detachment is it lets you walk through life with open hands instead of clenched fists. You hold people gently, you love them honestly, but you understand that everyone is on their own journey. Some people will walk beside you for miles, others will walk with you for a few steps, but every single one of them will leave you with something, a memory, a lesson, a mirror, a piece of clarity about who you are. And once you start seeing people that way, you stop trying to control their story, you just experience it. And when I read this article, it spoke to me with the loudest volume. I really enjoyed reading this and being able to relate with it in every sentence. It truly captures the dynamic of having come across different people in life with the cycle of their present and absence. And also, this reminds me of a quote from Marcus. What are you afraid of losing when nothing in the world belongs to you? My friend,